Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
With it as well, the instant damage on the Arcane Curse. We haven't seen too many teams playing it, but I think he's worth picking up.
I wonder if we'll start to see more of him as the
they're bringing down
left. Yeah, he's sitting very low, and it's going to be Fishman who gets the first blood.
Playing without anything.
They like hard mode, you know? It's like people who play Dark Souls. They like a challenge.
It's true.
Bullying on Maposhka. Look at Pierre. He's looking for a hook. But he's going to just turn his attention back, and the Sunstrike comes in. Boop. There goes Maposhka.
Just the creep wave, gonna pull it down.
Be a little careful. We'll pop the War Cry. A bit of armor. Gonna shuffle that courier out of the way, too. Is now Mira. Stormhammer gets thrown out with the Sunstrike.
We're missing.
Not enough damage here as Toby chases, but Yatro going to fight back, and Katomi has to be careful. He might have. No, he's gonna barely survive that on 24 HP.
Yeah, the creeps coming in and tanking so much of it.
He's got the Impale ready. Looking for it. It's gonna land over onto Toby. A couple more hits should do the trick. There it is. Yeah. Forced to use that War Cry to try to run away. Mid lane, they'll use the Rolling Thunder over onto Stormers. Maposhka is here. They've got the Alpha Wolf to try to do enough damage, and by God, they have it. As Pure makes his rotation here to the mid lane, only sitting at level 5, though.
And Visage gets brought down top, possibly. Mira with a bit of body blocks should be doing it.
Maposhka getting harassed yet again by Fishmen.
Radiant are scanning.
Room control. Both teams bringing 6 heroes to the mid lane.
Tokyo, though, seeing an opening. The Stormhammer from Kataomi coming in. They'll follow up with the Sunstrike. Try to stand off on the distance here. The Warcry over onto Kataomi, trying to give him a little bit more survivability. Forge Spirit off to the side. You have in the bottom lane, it sounds like Pure was using that Dismember, but not quite enough damage. Fishman joins back in. Pure sitting so low. This creep, look at this creep go. It's trying to get the final hit on Pure. Over in the corner, though, Collapse also sitting so low. Ends up being the one to fall over in the mid lane. Stormer getting jumped on. The Rolling Thunder coming in hot yet again. We'll end up losing Storm and Push to sitting so low. Katomi making this rotation.
It's feeling pretty good now. Top, we see a bit of an aggressive move here. Lifesteal wants to dive tower.
He's going for the dive. They land the Stormhammer. Follow up. In comes Pure, though. He's looking to see what he can do. Grabs a hold of Yatro. They just need to burst him down a little bit. Now the silence comes into play. The chasing after Yatro. There's the clicks. They'll ensure that they get the kill. Right now, it feels like a lot of people are moving to defend this top tower. They make their own runs. They see Mira, they see Yatoro. They'd love to get another kill. Birds will land over onto Mira. Spike Carapace coming into play, but at the same time, not really gonna matter. Yatoro not gonna get hit with that Sunstrike. There's the Dismember going right in. They'll stun lock into place. Toronto Tokyo jumping in, looking to see if he can finish off Toby. Perhaps he does have some walls to bounce off of. Fishman needs to be careful with his positioning. He's just hitting into Toby non-stop, but the hook coming out from Pure, dragging him right back. They have these birds. They're going to be able to go with the stun, and they'll finally kill Toronto Tokyo. Does that come into play? Stormer, though. Mira creeping forward.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, they have the Hawk on him, but at the same time.
They got the vision. Drop the sentry, drop the Sunstrike, and the Spike Carapace buys a little bit of time, but it's still going to be a kill. Stormer.
Colby getting rolled down on mid lane.
Yeah, the Rolling Thunder coming through. The rest of the team is rejoining, though. Global Signs coming into play. Another big Stormhammer coming out from Kataomi. The nukes come out, and that's another kill. This time going to Fishman.
Team Spirit make a move towards their Beastmaster now. Stormer could be trouble. He's under a ward.
Yeah, creeping forward, opens with the Impale. There's gonna be global silence, but they do have plenty of damage here. As he throws out the tornado, he's not gonna be able to escape it. Follow up with a nice curse on top of it over the back lines. Again, Pure finding Maposhka, but Toronto Tokyo rolling on through. We'll be able to keep Maposhka alive a little bit longer. Kataomi coming forward does throw out the Stormhammer, but now Pure, he is not looking like he's going to be able to survive the onslaught coming out from Team Spirit as they'll jump out from that Infest Bomb, and they'll finish off Toby.
Yep. So smoke coming out from Team Spirit.
Have this vision with the Hawk, with the Boar. See Pure over here. He's looking like a pretty big target. Wing opening up the roll forward from Toronto Tokyo. Pure taking a lot of damage. Again, that global silence coming into play. As Toronto Tokyo just gonna roll back a little bit. They use the spike carapace, and they're gonna see if they can finish up port. They need just a little bit more. Yes, they'll be able to get the kill, but they'll end up losing Mira.
I think they might be a little bit late. This is so much damage. Beastmaster Aura.
Strike. Yeah. See Stormstormer. He just backs off. A little too late, although they are smoked up on the two supports. If they decide to get a very aggressive, might be able to get a pick-off effect. They see Toronto Tokyo. A casual Stormhammer into that hook. And that's a pretty nice pick. All the memes about, you know, Abed playing Storm Zayas is now the wake up Zayas, it's time to play your Nyx assassin. But yeah, look at this. They creep. Look how fast they're moving away. They show themselves. There's the Infest Bomb immediately jumping over onto Fishman. Fishman, he just doesn't have much for items just yet, so he is going to fall. And they use the Rolling Thunder over onto Kataomi. Toronto Tokyo very far away from the rest of his team. That needs to be a little bit careful because he's gonna try to follow up. Use the Sunstrike. The bounce back though, using the Lotus will ensure they get the kill on Kataomi. And now Toby, he has been left behind, is gonna try to buy himself a little bit more time by turning himself into that stone form, but they're just waiting so patiently for Toby. And they'll finish him off.
The Kaya Sanj right now could be a big item too.
Smoked up on the side of Team Spirit. Moving over towards the top, there is Pure nearby. Yeah, look at this. They look at Stormstorm, but they're going to open up the jump onto Pure instantly. As all the team comes in, they even get the roar off, so...
But again, these Dominator creeps, they're pushing top with Dominator creeps. Forge Spirits being sent bottom by a Stormstormer. Here comes the move though. Team Spirit coming in with the Nyx. One punch.
Creeping again, opening with that Spike Carapace. That silence coming out. Pure gets off the Dismember. The rest of the team standing nearby. The roar comes out. Follow-up. Can they finish up Pure in time? That was the question. A little bit more damage getting dropped. Yes, they'll be able to take him out, but then Stormstorm finishing up over onto Yatoro. They'll buy back on Pudge. Poshka just chain gunning from such a far distance. We'll be able to finish off Toby as now Kataomi seeing if he can catch anyone here.
Oh, yes, Gem on Enchantress would be a big kill.
They managed to go find Maposhka. He's popped the sprites, trying to stay alive, but there's a decent amount of damage as they're chasing after him. As over on the back end, though, they do end up losing Fishman and Maposhka. Again, he's like a little bit like a tank.
The untouchable. They can't hit him.
So that untouchable is a real deal, right? Mira looking for the opening will be able to land over onto the Pudge. Another buyback coming out from Fisher. Stormstormer is just taking too much damage.
Oh no!
My word,
Maposhka solo killed Stormstormer. He heard him back and killed him.
Enchantress 5. They could not handle it. As Pure now with that Spike Carapace from Mira is causing problems to Maposhka. He's just taking over, it feels like. This guy's dishing out all the impetus. Can they find Kataomi here? No, Kataomi will be able to teleport out. Pure, popping the BKB gets 4, but not going to be able to get anything beyond that. Oh man, Fishman, I believe he bought back during that fight. The dive bomb. Gone, Maposhka.
Yeah, that was a case of just Entity getting greedy though and trying to get more. They wanted more.
They're teleporting in. Immediately, though, they spot him out. They see Stormstorm. They get the more. He's just absolutely dead. Buys back immediately. The chase is on over after Toby. Toronto Tokyo rolling around. Pure, though, over on the back end. Does manage to get his hands on Collapse with that Spike Carapace doing damage. Again, just canceling out the Dismember. They'll get the kill on Pure. Down for 86 seconds. This Roche belongs to Team Spirit. NATO, but... just immediately shrug it off. Entity, though, they get jumped on by Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah, he's creating space.
Just pushing them away, absolutely, as they can hit these buildings. They do manage to take another tower. They have all 5 up as Pure goes in for the hook, manages to go and grab Maposhka. That Lotus Orb coming into play, though, will bounce back over to Kataomi. They do end up losing Maposhka. Now Mira trying to climb away. They have the vision. They had the Infest Bomb. The Yatoro popping out. They've already lost Mira. They'll turn their attention to Kataomi, get a couple of these clicks off. Their silence, the drag back again from Pure. The nukes are there. The Lotus, all right, they'll be able to take him down the first time. Gem down on the deck, but...
is super important for Entity. They cannot ignore Ench. Too many games we've seen where Enchantress just... oh no, Stormstormer in the game.
Yeah, oh dear, yep, he is. Yatoro is already putting some pressure down. Get the Lotus Orb put on himself to bounce back any of these stuns, potentially. Jump forward, though, from Toronto Tokyo. Just absolutely blows up Fishman, even though he went for the hook to try to save him. Tension placed over onto the tower.
Nice play by Mira, blinking forward, dropping those Warden sentries behind the tower, and then just sitting around to stun whenever someone comes to deward them.
Oh, the jump over onto Kataomi. Casual hook from Pure, hoping, you know, maybe I'll catch something. All these birds, though, they're taking a lot of damage. Nice get Roar over onto Toby, trying to force staff him away, but Toronto Tokyo closing the gap with some help from his friends. They'll be able to get mega creeps, should they want them. The buyback now coming out from Toby. That is the mega creeps. They do manage to grab a Poshka, so they'll be able to get themselves a consolation prize, but the rest of the side is Spirit. On their way out, Pure, they're considering going back in. The Rolling Thunder plus the Lifestealer Bomb jumping over onto Toby. The pop out immediately. It doesn't matter. They have so much right-click damage. They're just ripping them apart. It's a triple kill now for Yatoro. They call GG. Team Spirit is running away with this game with a 37k lead. And they'll pad the stats. They'll get one more kill.
Yeah, like you said, they were just way too far ahead in gold there. They managed to grab themselves more and more of an advantage in this.
The battle begins.
Curious what the win rate is on Naga Siren for.
Them down. They really have their approach to this lane. Just always focus the illusions ASAP.
There you go. It's bad if you're Nagas. Let's get stomped over here. A little bit of that slow. Oh, boy, the Sunstrike coming in hot. That's our first blood going over to Toronto Tokyo.
He's just losing so much HP.
That is the issue when you do that. But Stormstormer, oh, he gets tossed right back here by Mira with the dispose. So to grab the Invis rune and secure the kill. Thomi will soak some of this experience. They don't have their mid player up on online. Ooh, Mira.
He's Invis. Mars coming over. They want to try and kill him.
Of course.
Like the poop emoji saying, hey, look at this guy over here. This is not looking good for Fishman. He's most likely going to fall. The value of this Enchantress.
Yeah, she did so much work in last game, and now again, they're chasing in on Jakiro.
I see Fishman here. Push away, and that's a kill. Sunstrike on Toby, just a little bit off the mark. They're not going to be able to quite find it.
The start for all the cores of Team Spirit is just simply better, and they're trying to make a move mid.
Here, of course, with the double damage, spots out Fishman. It's disposed. Kataomi, though, jumping in. They might be able to turn this around. Yeah, they'll be able to get kill on here. They will end up losing Fishman.
Miposhka has no fear, just walking in on this Enchantress. He was spotted by a ward.
Loaded to the gills.
Now he is spotted by much of the team, so Stormhammer, even the TP coming out from Fishman.
They are sort of ignoring, a bit ahead in the sand now about Broodmother, so their emphasis is not on shutting down Earth.
Followed with Sunstrike. Mira taking so much damage from the Slish We'll toss back over onto Kataomi, and they will be able to get the kill.
And meanwhile, Entity are making a move top. Mars Collapse is feeling it, though. He sees nobody on the map right now.
He already put his points down, so... That arena. Yep, that's a lot of lockdown coming out from the side of Entity, so that's very dead collapse. But some pressure over here in the mid lane looks like.
The Greed double Midas play from Spirit. Of course, when you run Invoker and Faceless Void, I think it's pretty normal to do the double Midas.
Not playing. They do have the arena now. Not going to be able to quite land that Spirit, though, as Kobe. Just crawl away. We'll walk into Toronto Tokyo, and they do have the Vision Mirror. Jump forward. And Toby is looking like he is very squashed.
Yeah, I think you want to use the Broodmother, of course, in space that she creates, but it's probably just them being reliant on trying to get Leshrac back into the game. So try to create stacks whenever you can. They have stacked up the Ancients at least. Leshrac can farm Ancients. It's not, you know, super fast like some other heroes.
And the jump over onto Pure. Follow up with the Sunstrike. There's just too much damage. That Naga Siren evaporates.
Yeah, and the Marcy pairing up with a Kobold Foreman creep is so fast.
Bit of a tornado being used over on Toby. The follow-up, Mira's here. Multiple work back over onto Toby. Bringing over the spider babies, but there's a deafening blast. Going to be able to storm. Just need like 1 or 2 more clicks, and the spear will be able to secure the kill.
Yeah, she will probably get some post-TI nerfs, I suspect, but we get to enjoy her in her finest form here.
Onto Tokyo and Mira standing nearby. Go down a meteor. Collapsing nicely forward. Gets 2 into the arena. The hop down. They should be able to finish off Toby here too. But Mira is going to tick down. Plus those spiders chomping all over. Oh, but the little seeds. The seeds of serenity. And the sidekick being able to stay alive a bit more. There's another spear over onto Fishman. He has been left behind. He's hoping he can get denied. But now Yatro will still be able to get the kill.
Which is quite overwhelming on the side of Spirit right now. They can mitigate some of that. The spiders can stay alive. Or the travel in top.
They'll be able to find themselves 3 heroes. The immediate jump over onto Stormer. He's obliterated. An ice cut comes out from Fishman. Just let them down a little bit, collapse.
They're course play in safe areas in a really good way.
Themselves a nod of skill using the Enchantress. You can see them. They know. They can see where Pure is. Go for the invasion. Take away the creeps. Not allow Pure to hit them. Collapse with that blink. Looks for the opening. Finds Stormer. The BKB comes up for Yatoro, and they'll go and use that Chronosphere. Just not being able to do quite enough damage just yet over here to Stormtrooper. They were hoping it'd be a quick pick, but there's Song gets used now as the rest of Team Spirit on the back foot. Poshka is going to get netted. Looks like he's going to end up possibly getting left behind. Wants to see if he can get the denial, but no, they'll still find it. Stormhammer, oh, collapse landing right next to Mira. This is looking a little scary now. Yatoro trying to slow them down. Nice spear away from collapse. Will clean up some of these spider babies, but at the end of that, he is spider baby food. And now Mira left behind. There's just too many heroes.
Spirit just a little bit too late. They TP down bottom. They recognize that this is going to be an Aegis going over on the side of Stormer on the Slash. Preferred item, but it's, you know, I think it's decent then at least.
I'm going for the second item Radiance. I haven't seen the first item Radiance. No, very often. Oh god, okay, alright, there's the opening. They find Stormer. Follow up with the Cataclysm, and he is just gonna blow up as now Mira on the run. Would love to get their hands over onto Kataomi, but just a little
more picked up lately for a lot of different teams in different drafts even.
Very, very popular pickup as you see Yatoro open up the silence and the net. Collapse waiting nearby, trying to be patient. Pops the BKB. Yatoro still alive and kicking the turn over onto Kataomi plus the Cataclysm. Will do plenty of damage, but Yatoro, he's not looking too healthy. Does pop his own BKB to try to survive. Draw to Tokyo though. Over on the side, dropping the Tornado EMP plus the meatball over onto Toby. The insatiable hunger, but he just can't munch on anything as they give the clicks down. The song is going to get used by Pure.
Sure. See, most of Entity looking pretty active right now. They want to keep fighting around this Naga.
Mira silenced. Will become spider food.
Illusions are shoving back most of Team Spirits. They're trying to move in, but of course the illusions reveal all of them.
Have a whole troll creep right now. Okay, they're gonna go for a little bit of initiation.
Hold this on.
Tokyo just poking. Yatoro though stuck here on the cliff for the moment. There's the rebound off from Mira. Jumping, and there it is. There's the Chronosphere, but the song coming into play. Still managing to get that Cataclysm off because it wasn't quite over there fast enough. Looks like Mira, though, is going to take a lot of damage. Will follow up now. Pure stuck in this arena. It's just getting clipped out. It's just so much damage again as they'll chase after Fishman. These impetus going long range. Buyback coming out from Naga. Stormer trying to stay alive. Doesn't have that BKB any longer. Yatoro still having it. He's getting a couple nice bashes, and these impetus again just dishing out damage. Turn back around with the Tornado. The buyback from Stormtrooper. They get Kataomi. Toby just getting clicked down as they're gonna try to teleport back, and Pure is here, Stormtrooper is here. The Poshka looking a little bit scared, but yeah, here we go. Collapse left behind, does have the net on him. It's not looking too great, but on the back lines they find themselves. Stormtrooper, it's a triple kill now for Yatoro, and now this is looking very scary for Pure because he's got to go toe to toe, but Toby is doing the damage. They'll still manage to get the kill. Now Toby, RC, oh my god, they can't kill Yatoro. He is just too survivable.
I think they call it on that.
They call GG.
Yeah, that was... Naga got caught out a little bit too deep. She was using the song there to try and let her team kill off the Moxxi while she held the rest. But at the end of the song, he just gets immediately arena'd by Mars there and gets brought down very, very quickly.